It's a real pleasure for me to have Pastor Hagee and his wonderful family with us here today. I was trying to think about how can I explain to all of you what Pastor Hagee has done for Israel. The first person who came to my mind to compare him to is Nachshon ben Aminadav. According to Jewish tradition, there is a man who jumps into the waters before they split. Before Moses lifts his staff and splits the sea, there's a man who jumps. He is literally the first person who stood against the current. And the reason why I say that is Pastor Hagee was a man who stood against the current. Now, thankfully, we have so many millions and millions and millions, tens of millions of Christians, devout Christians throughout the country of so many different denominations who stand with Israel. The second person I thought about is a person you may have heard of called Theodor Herzl. Now, why do I think about Herzl? Herzl's contribution was very, very specific. He was the person who came up with a plan of action of how to achieve the vision of a Jewish state. And he started organizations some of you know about today, like the Jewish Agency. He talked about a Jewish National Fund. Many of the institutions we have that ultimately folded into the state of Israel. And unlike Herzl, Pastor Hagee has had the privilege of seeing his vision fulfilled, of bringing millions of Christians together. That's why actually I think about Herzl, because he never saw. He laid out a vision, he laid out a plan of actions, and others took it from him and moved forward. But you've gotten to see your vision being realized. And you have also created an organization that matters, that doesn't just speak, that acts, that impacts the debate. You have been with us in the trenches. You were there when the Iran deal was signed, fighting with us against that deal. You're there fighting pressure against Israel to make concessions that could endanger us over the years, time after time. You're fighting against efforts to boycott, divest, and sanction Israel, having chapters in states across America go and fight against this. And of course, on Jerusalem, you had a big impact. Now, there's a few people alive who know the importance of your role in that decision by the President of the United States. I'm one of them. Another one of them is Ambassador David Friedman. You remember when they opened the embassy last year, this month, that Pastor Hagee gave a blessing there. Well, the reason he was chosen to give that blessing is because David knew how important the pastor's role was in making that decision. And I know about it also, and I know about all that history, which is why I chose Pastor Hagee to be one of 70 Americans over more than a century who were recognized by us and honored by us, the State of Israel, for strengthening Israel and the alliance between the United States and Israel.